Hello everyone, I wanted to do another video today, quickly, a shorter video, about my experience last night with three distinct craft, I call them craft, UFOs, spaceships, whatever you want to call them. The reason I want to share this story is because this is going to become more mainstream, more normal, and I want us to really normalize it. I want us to recognize that connecting with higher dimensional light beings is going to become normal in the future, in another now moment. And there's nothing to be afraid of. There aren't dark light beings. There aren't dark beings that are coming down to abduct you and take you away. They are beginning to show themselves more and more to us very physically in the sky, and perhaps even physically in our spaces and in our rooms, to not only remind us that we are light beings, we're just in a physical form. Not only to remind us of what we're here to do, not only to remind us of the much bigger picture here. This is not just about a physical experience, right? And whatever we're watching right now externally, but that we are here to shift an entire human collective. But also to allow us to begin to connect with them again, to allow us to integrate them into our lives in a very normal way. So last night, I was sitting outside. I'm in the southern Utah desert in a cabin, and I was sitting outside, and I'm always waiting for them because there will be a now moment where they're going to take me up on their craft. I know that physically. So I'm always like, okay, I'm ready, let's go, right? And always when you're ready, it doesn't happen. But anyway, I look up in the sky, and there's these three flashing lights, two in front on the same line, like right next to each other, and one a ways back. And they're doing this flash that I've never seen. It was like light on, light off, light on, light off, light on, light off. It wasn't an airplane, right? It wasn't a different sort of thing I've seen flying around. An airplane has like the flashing like this, it's red, it's always there, like you can see it moving. This was very much light black, right? And the two in the front were flashing at the exact same time. And the one in the back was flashing at a different time. And they were moving very differently in the sky. They were moving very fast, and they were moving in these very strange sort of ways. And eventually the two came together that were in the front, and they almost sort of became one, and then they separated and started going off in different directions. And there was one that started coming towards me, and then the other one went off into the horizon, and the one behind sort of just disappeared. I don't know where it went. I said to them, holy freak, you guys are showing yourselves like this, right? And I said, why are you showing yourself? It's almost like they were like, we're right here, we're right here, we're right here. And they said, it's time. And there's this gentleness around how we're going to start to show humanity that we've always been here and that we are here now, to assist and to walk humanity through this as well. It's going to be a slow sort of opening, a slow introduction. So it's not like all of a sudden these craft are going to come down and we're going to see them. It's going to be a very slow progression in terms of how we're going to begin to re-engage and re-interact with them. But it was very much them saying, we're right here and we're in control of this situation, i.e., we'll be the ones that come down, we'll be the ones that will know when the human is ready on an energetic level. So know that when you are seeing things in the sky, listen, because telepathy is really powerful when they're right there, i.e., you can hear them communicate energetically when they're right in front of you in the sky. It's like you've picked up the telephone, right? I was communicating, I was talking back and forth with them, and it was fascinating because typically they're in clouds for me, so that I can feel their vibration in clouds, or I'm energetically channeling and connecting with them from a much further place. Like when I channel or when I feel them with me, it feels like they're distant, like they're a little bit farther away. They were right there. They were physically in this third dimension. So they are capable of manipulating energy through intention and through their own energetic field. So they can move in and out of different dimensional fields just like that, in a heartbeat, right? And so the physicality of them was exciting. It was fascinating. And it was really like a little swooping in, circling me, and then leaving, right? I don't know, maybe they'll come down and pick me up today. I would love it. Don't worry, I would absolutely share the story with you as soon as it happened, but we will see. Again, this is just a story to let you know and to remind you that we are going to be interacting, engaging, and seeing them more and more, both in the sky and in physicality. But they know, they understand energy more than we do. They understand how they're going to connect with us, so it doesn't shock our system. Because believe it or not, even though many of us are really thinking that we're ready, not only will we maybe not be energetically ready, but we also may not be mentally ready, even though we think we are. So they've got this all under control. They're with us in every now moment. They're in the sky. There's thousands upon thousands of them. So start looking up. Start looking up more. And when you look up, call to them. Where are you guys? I'm ready. I want to see you. Let's go, right? Doesn't matter what city you're in. They don't care. You don't have to be out in the southern desert, right? So it's happening. It's happening. 2021 is going to be a really powerful year for us to begin to connect with them more and more. And part 2, really quickly, side note, a ps.com, do not let the government tell you that these beings are dark, have hidden agendas, are out to get you. Whatever storyline or false flag that may be coming from the government or these higher up people, systems, don't listen to it. This may or may not pan out, meaning this timeline may or may not play out, where governmental systems and people in high places are going to try to scare us from these beings. I would not be surprised. Let us know that these are bad, these are dark, they're going to hurt you, they're going to harm you, they're going to impact you. I don't know why necessarily this would happen. I could sit and figure it out. I don't care. All I'm saying is pay attention in 2021 if there is a storyline that starts to come down the channel of watch out, be careful, they're dark, they're going to hurt you, they're going to harm you, blah, blah, blah. It's just another storyline, just another narrative. It's not true. So many exciting things to happen. I'm excited to be here with you, and I just wanted to share my story. I love you.